But one signing that we do know is coming to Liverpool is Milos Kerkez, because he's going seemingly to complete a move to Liverpool imminently, and I think that's a brilliant signing for Liverpool. And I just wanted to get your opinion on Liverpool's fullback business and the future of Liverpool in those areas, because if you think of Kerkez, Frimpong, and Bradley, they're so dynamic, but at the same time, they're so technical as well. And it really feels like Liverpool are going to have fullbacks that are capable of being more than just the up and down variety. So, how do you assess the future of the fullback area for Liverpool under Arne Slot?
I think it's been a big kind of way of getting a bit more pace in the team. I think that's been an idea for this summer is to kind of add that, and to do it at fullback makes a lot of sense because, you know, they are so capable of getting up and down, both of those players, and Bradley is too, by the way. And I just think it just adds that extra little bit of pace for, you know, you think about what it does for Mo Salah to have Frimpong or Bradley kind of sprinting down the outside of him. I mean, Trent was no slouch, by the way, but not quite as electric as a Frimpong or maybe a Kerkez. So, and obviously Robertson's pace has declined in recent years. And so, you know, it just frees your wingers a little bit. It just creates more kind of panic in the final third or in the opposition's defensive third. So, to just add that energy and, you know, I think with Kerkez in particular, you looked at left back as the, you know, one of the couple of areas in this team that could be so clearly strengthened this summer. I think the other one is in that central forward role. You know, whether that be an actual centre forward or a central forward, as I said. I think those are the two areas. And I think in Kerkez, what Liverpool have done is they've absolutely solved that problem. I mean, you know, 40 million is steepish for a fullback, but 21, his defensive numbers are great, his attacking numbers are good and are on the up. As if you kind of track them across the season, they've got better and better. So he just looks to be a rounded, brilliant fullback who is only going to get better as well. And attitude seems good. Seems like he really wants to move to Liverpool if his social media is anything to go by. So yeah, a lot of good ingredients there, really. So excited to see what he brings. I think Frimpong on the other side and a bit more of Conor Bradley, who I really like as a player. Liverpool have got, you know, they're really well stocked at fullback at the moment.
They're definitely not bad options to have in the team. So obviously we're all going to look forward to seeing them in the 11 next season. But someone that we might not necessarily see in the team next season is Andrew Robertson, because there have been a lot of reports suggesting that Atletico Madrid are quite keen on him. And I don't know about you, but does Kerkez in a way signal the death knell of Robertson in the team? Because Kerkez is obviously going to be first choice. And I know that you've spoken before about how you think that Simica should be the one to leave the club. But where are we with Robertson and Atletico Madrid?
Yeah, so at the moment, I mean, literally as we speak now, kind of the last I heard on it, that it's kind of Andy Robertson in kind of decision-making time, really. I believe he's on holiday at the moment and just having to think about it and whether that's something he necessarily wants to pursue. I mean, it wasn't, you know, his camp certainly didn't knock it down when I asked about this kind of a week ago, in terms of it at least being an option. But in terms of whether he is actually going to pursue it and go for it, I think that kind of decision is being made now. And when he communicates that, I think things are going to then step up between Atletico and Liverpool. I mean, maybe that could have happened in the last couple of days or so. We kind of don't always know exactly on the beat when things are happening. But yeah, that was where it was at the moment. So I think to him, you know, to kind of speculate on which way this is going to go, it must be a seriously appealing opportunity. I mean, you know, Madrid is a fantastic city. Atletico is a fantastic club that competes for major honours. You know, to try that experience of living in a new country, the language, etc., would be really appealing. To work under Simeone, it's such a high level still in terms of still playing in the Champions League as well. And his place at Liverpool is under threat, isn't it? So he's not going to play as much. Whereas you'd think at Atletico that he would and be a kind of Kieran Trippier type signing for them. So I think he'd be a really good fit for him. And I really do kind of think, you know, as much as it'd be Liverpool's loss, that, you know, maybe he should go and try that. And, you know, certainly if I was in his shoes, I'd maybe give that a crack. And, you know, having his mate Trent in Madrid would help as well in terms of settling in. So I guess from his perspective, a lot to like about the move, but he's got to kind of give that green light. And then we see whether Atletico are willing to pay what Liverpool would ask.